Morning everyone, another day for spreading. So Henry's going to jump on the spreader for me today. I've got the bank manager here shortly, and then we're going to have Luke here as well. So we'll go around the barley and have a look, and then I might be jumping on the spreader and Henry might be jumping onto the boom. So we're just going to continue on with spreading, having a look at the weather apps. It's a bit hard to judge with the rain. I'll put them up now. We've got one that's saying that there's slight chances of 1 to 5, and then there's one that's just saying that it's just like 5. Well, you can see what it is, but 5 to 20 or something. Was it? Let me get it up quickly so I know what it said. 10 to 15. Which would be just amazing to get. So we're going to keep spreading. So Henry's going to jump on this today, or this morning at least, for me, and get spreading. And then I'm just going to keep an eye on how this looks throughout the day, and just keep an eye on it, because it changes so many times throughout the day. But if it's looking good, then we're going to start pulling some late hours on that and try and get as much spread as we can. Because if you look on that long range one, there's nothing for the rest of the month as of now. So it's either get it all out now or get what you can, and then hope there's a sell coming behind that, and you jag that one. So it's a game of gambling we play with being farmers, but at least having the blue stuff does make that decision a little bit easier, because you're not going to go and waste it if it's just you're throwing that stuff out, which is good. So let's get Henry loaded. Right, he's all full. So I'm still in the loader. The horses are out of hay, so I need to move some hay around for the little horses. We really need some rain to get some bloody pasture going in these paddocks, but there just isn't any, so it is a bit annoying. We've already had to go and pinch some hay once from Tom. Don't really want to have to go and do that again, but I guess we'll just see what happens. But yeah, going down to do that. Then when I get back, Henry's the shepherd is still down where he was spraying, so I might go and see if I can pinch that, grab that, bring that back up to the shed. By then the bank manager might be here, so now I gotta go sort that out. And after that will be Luke, and then I'll be able to tell you guys what we've got out there, how it's all looking, and if I'll be jumping on the spreader and if Henry will be going spraying. But that'll be a decision we find out later. Well, that should keep them occupied for a little while. Just been out with Luke, and Henry's going to get spraying, so he's got a perfectly washed boom there that's about to get all nice and dirty, but that doesn't matter. At least the boom got clean. So the broadleaf, like I said, we're going out there to do a broadleaf spray. We call it a broadleaf spray because that's what we're doing. We're hitting broadleafs, but mainly we're out there to give the plant its trace elements. So it's manganese, it's copper, it's zinc. Give it the Lontrel for the residual, so we don't get any fleabane, and then also we throw in some Trojan, which is an anti-feed, so that's kill any bugs that are out there. So I'm just gonna grab Bill. I need to grab Henry's ute and go and get the truck. Not Henry's ute. Get Henry's truck from down where he's spraying, because that's still got all the cletho in there. So I'm just waiting. We need 2 more products. We haven't got any Lontrel, we haven't got any fungicide here. That's another thing we're putting on fungicide. So we need to get that organised and then that brought up here. So Henry won't get spraying today, but he'll be able to get everything ready to go spraying, and then first thing tomorrow he'll be able to get going. So I better stop talking, better go and grab this truck, and then I can come back and maybe I'll swap with Henry so he can set his truck up how he likes it and get it all ready, and then I'll be on the spreader again. Henry's going to get his truck all sorted and filled. So we've got all of the chemicals here bar one. We still need more of a couple of the other chemicals, but we can't get going until we get Lontrel. So it hasn't been delivered yet. So it's going to be delivered this afternoon, along with all our boundary fence. We're redoing the boundary fence at Hatton's as well. So we got that stuff being delivered at the end of the day. So what Henry's going to do is get everything he can on that truck ready to roll, and then he'll get the fact there and probably give it a grease, fill it with fuel, get that down to the paddock, and just wait for Dylan to get up here, top his truck up, and then then he'll get everything down there ready to roll. Now he probably could get going today. The wind is borderline-ish, so that's why we're not overly rushed to get it out. Tomorrow there is no chance of him getting any spraying done, I don't think. It's it's looking pretty windy. Friday's looking really good though, so yeah, we'll see how we go on that one. And the decision to get going, so we're past 4-leaf, which you need to be on barley. It needs to be 4-leaf before we can spray the Tiger X on. And we're well before our upper limit of second node stem elongation. So we're going to get going now, because the plant is hungry for its manganese, like I was saying in the last video. Can also definitely use the zinc and the copper as well. And by the time we would, if we waited, and then by the time we got going, the wheat would be maybe past ready. Well, it wouldn't be past ready, but we're going to go straight, do the barley, and as soon as Henry's finished the barley, he's going to crack on straight into the wheat. So he's going to be a busy man for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'll be staying on this thing and getting it all spread out. Now I checked the rain again. Not much has really changed. It's still, both apps are contradicting themselves. So I'm just sort of hoping that we're going to get something, and as long as I can get the barley urea spread out, I'll be happy. That'll mean that the barley's there ready to take its nitrogen. The wheat can wait a little bit longer before it needs nitrogen, but the barley, it would definitely benefit from having it on. So we'll get the barley one done, and we'll get the wheat when we can. If I can, depends on how good my run is. If I can keep going on the wheat, keep going and get into the wheat, I'll do that. But with the rain coming in only a couple of days, I don't like my chances of that. But we'll get the barley done. So we'll get down here and carry on from where Henry left off. Okay, I am now empty, so I'm going to head back in. I've done 177.7 hectares. So I finished 2 paddocks. I'm into the third, and the next load will get this. So it's currently 3:30, so I'm gonna fill up, keep going. That rain is still dodgy. Like it's contradicting itself. One app is saying it's going to rain on this day and not the others, and the other app is saying it might rain on the other days, but definitely not the day that the other app is saying. So who knows? But anyway, we'll get back to the shed, we'll fill up, we'll keep going, and I'm going to try and get all the barley done before this rain comes, before the weekend, because that's the plan. Henry, by the sounds of it, has got everything sorted on the truck, and he's moved all his gear down, and he's just waiting for Dylan to arrive with the last bit of chem so he can get rolling. The wind has dropped, but he didn't have time to get a tank out before Dylan arrived. Turns out we had enough chemical of the Lontrel on hand just to do one tank, but yeah, didn't work out. So yeah, he'll get everything sorted, which is good. So he's ready to roll as soon as weather permits. Right, back into fill up. Henry's back here because he's waiting for Dylan, and it's been annoying me because I haven't done it. It's been my slackness that I haven't cleaned the windows, and God, is it getting dusty and annoying. But so I'm doing it now while Henry's loading me up. All full, and God, it's nice to have clean windows. It's so nice to look out and see everything. And Dylan's just arrived now, so that's all our that is all of our fencing gear for the boundary fence down at Hatton's, and then also the chemical that Henry needs now. So very good that he's here and we got that. Well, I am about to run out. There's only about 100 kilos left on board there, so when I get to the end of the run there, I'll be pulling up. And it's been a fairly good day for us on the spreader. It'll be around about 530 hectares, somewhere around there is what we've done today. So smashed out a huge amount, which is good. Tomorrow we will finish the barley, which will be good, and hopefully crack into some wheat. And yeah, we'll see what the rain does. It's one app is saying yep, we're still going to get rain, and the other app is again still saying not yes to no. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. That will be yeah, the weekend's problem. We'll figure that one out when it comes to it, but at least the urea will already be out on the ground. And again, this is why we use the sustain, because if it's not going to rain, well, if it doesn't rain, then I haven't wasted all the money spent on the urea. It will get, you know, used eventually. So with that, guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Don't forget to go and have a listen to the Glass Cage podcast, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.